Hi everyone, I'm back. Um, I'm here before the break to talk a bit about DKNOG and how we work or how we would like to work. As I mentioned before, DKNOG is now becoming a teenager. Growing up also means trying to do things a bit more structured. So what we're trying to do is to expand the operation of DKNOG to see what can we do to further the community in Denmark actually. So and how can we work with in a more structured way, because right now it's only the board. We are 5-7 people trying to do this one time per year conference, and we have a lot of ideas on what else we want to do. But the thing is, we need people to help us. We need someone to help us because none of us are getting paid to do this. It's all on our own time, and we would like to invite every one of you in the room and everyone here to join in doing work for DKNOG that can help the community. So we've defined a number of working groups, and I'm going to talk a bit about each of them. But as always, if you want to contribute and if you have any ideas of your own, then please contact us or grab a hold of any one of us during the coffee breaks or at the social tonight. We very, very much welcome your input, even if you don't have very much time to put into it. If you have some ideas, then bring them. But if you also have some time to put into it and want to work a bit with us, then reach out to us. The first and foremost thing that I want to talk about is the targeted community outreach that we want to be doing. And this is really in a broad sense of communities. This is about yesterday we had International Women's Day, and I think actually at this conference we are now slightly above double-digit women participating, so slightly above 10% women, which is more than we used to, which is still not a lot. But for this industry, I'm not impressed, but at least we are going forward with that. And what we want to do is create a working group to see how can we try to improve on that, how can we get more women attendees, both in the room and on stage here representing. So that's part of it. The other part, as I talked about earlier, is the inclusivity. What can we do in terms of getting newcomers more involved? Because we see year after year that we have a lot of newcomers who come to the event and then never come back. Why is that? We really want people to be coming back to this event, even if they are not an old-timer in the community. Then there are students. We really want to have an outreach to students, and we have some free student tickets. But we also want to promote that in some way, maybe by going to educational institutions and doing sort of pop-up events at those institutions. We have a lot of ideas. We don't have a lot of time. So if you have some time to invest into some of this, please reach out to us. Or if you have an idea that you think would be great, let us know about it. Then we have a working group to do with communications. Right now our website is very, very low key, and the event website is not very informative, I should say. So you really need to know what is DKNOG before you go, because I think we could be doing a lot more in the contents of our website and explaining what is the conference like and what do you get from attending. Having a social media presence, not just in the weeks up to the conference, but throughout the year, so on and so forth. We need some people to manage all of that. And we have a working group looking into that, but not too many people in the working group. So again, let us know. Then, as I mentioned, we would really like to do some pop-up events. This can be just social meetups, like we have every year at Roskilde Festival. If you're going to Roskilde Festival and you want to meet some of your new friends from DKNOG, there will be a meetup there. But again, we're not very good at communicating it, so you might have been there but not known. It might also be some presentations, gå hjem møder in Danish, at random locations, maybe even at educational institutions to get more students in, maybe even in Jylland. Not quite sure if I want to go there, but maybe some of you want to go there. All kinds of crazy events that we could imagine. If you want to be part of that, DKNOG has some funding and we have very good contacts to sponsors, so we can actually arrange some pretty good events outside of just this one time per year. Then there's the program committee. We have an excellent program committee. We have an excellent program for you now, but we always are looking for more input, particularly I think in terms of more a balance between the cutting edge technology like we just heard, which is excellent, but also some introductory talks maybe for those of you who don't really feel like cutting edge experts yet, but would like some introduction. And I think that may be part of how we can get some of the newcomers to stay. But that really means putting more work into finding the right content and having an idea of what should the balance be like. I don't know yet, but I hope some of you will bring that, bring some input and help us out with that. The next working group we have going on is the bylaws rewrite. Right now we're supposed to have a membership, but none of you I think are members, but maybe membership is poorly defined in terms of the association, and an association really isn't an association without members, and right now I don't think there are any members as such. So we need to rewrite that, and that will be up on the general meeting of the association. But we need some work going into this as well. And then we have the infrastructure working group, all of the technical infrastructure that has to do with our website, the event management tool Indico that we're using, mailing lists, credit card payments, all of that technical stuff. That is volunteer work as well, and I'm guessing many of you will be able to help with that. So really, anything that you might have, even if you don't have time, if you have ideas or inputs to any of these things or other things, reach out to us, write us an email, go on the IRC channel that we have. That is also very nice to have a discussion there. Or just grab us during the breaks or tonight at the social to have a discussion. Really, we would very much like to be more than just the 5, 6, 7 people that we are right now doing this event. We could do so much more on the DKNOG, I think, but we need more people to do it. And again, this is the details of the IRC channel that we have. That is probably the most activity that we have throughout the year. So join that and stay on that throughout the year, because that is really where you meet all of these people in the room. I'd like to take comments if there are any, but I'd also like to talk to you in the breaks. Alexi.
Hi, Alexi from Finland again. Are there any perks to DKNOG membership, like cheaper tickets or something like that?
I will defer to the DKNOG bylaws, which are currently being rewritten by a working group, and the bylaws will be up on the general meeting. And the general meeting of this association is every year in May, so there will be a general meeting being physically here somewhere in Copenhagen, but also possible to attend remotely. So I encourage you all to attend the general meeting of the association. We will vote on the bylaws, we'll vote on the board, and we will in general discuss all of these working groups and how they're progressing, if they are progressing, and so on. So I don't have an answer for you right now, and that's actually why I'm here now talking about this.
But it's pretty cool to be a volunteer DKNOG. Yep. Yes, let's.